I did 2 master's degrees, both of which were done in the United Kingdom, and I wish there had been someone to draw my attention to this piece of advice that I'm giving you today. Hi everyone, I'm Christina, an international relations scholar, and you're watching Polish Room. Before we dive into the video, remember to subscribe and hit the bell button. In this video you'll find advice that nobody shared with me when I began my master's journey. And I regret I didn't seek it myself, so I'm giving it to you, hoping that you won't make the same mistakes as me. The first thing that you need to know is that nothing goes precisely as planned. You know, being good at planning is necessary to a master's student, but the thing is that your personal circumstances are likely to change while your deadlines will remain the same. You may be wondering what might go wrong. Well, there are many factors. For example, a sudden illness, technical issues, problems at home, unavailable professors who either are on a research trip or they might have missed your email. Anything can go wrong. Well, what can you do about that? Well, make sure that you make flexible plans while keeping up with those deadlines. The second thing that you need to pay attention to is the support material that is provided by your department at the beginning of your course, such as the course handbook. Turning your back to the support material that your department has provided you with is a big mistake. Some people worked hard to put this material together with the purpose of helping you to be as successful as possible at your course, so you should take the time to read it thoroughly and consult it throughout your course. Tell me about it. Things can be very busy during your first weeks of your master's, especially if you're an international student. But trust me, there's no way around it, because among others, this support material often includes the marking standards of your department and the format that your essays should have. So just because you completed your bachelor's degree in your country, don't assume that you know everything and you know all the standards and you know how to work. This is a mistake. The third thing that you need to have in mind is that meeting with professors regularly is actually important. A postgraduate student is an independent student, of course, but seeking clarifications and assistance from your department's teaching staff is rewarding, especially before you start an assignment. It's always a good idea to meet your module convener, because this way you will have the chance to find out their own expectations and their opinion on your suggested approach. At the beginning, I overlooked this with the excuse that my professors were too busy for me, but after some counseling and some advice from friends and staff, I got rid of this misconception, thankfully, and realized that part of my professors' paid duties is providing assistance to their students. The fourth thing I have for you is remembering to exercise regularly. With all this work I had to do, it was often easy for me to forget about exercising. And the problem is that regular exercise has multiple benefits on our performance as postgraduate students. For example, it provides our brains with increased amounts of oxygen, hence helping it work faster and more efficiently. It clears out the clutter from our minds, helping us think more clearly on our assignments. It keeps us in shape, thus saving us clothing money, and it helps with the effects of isolation that postgraduate study entails, especially if we exercise with a friend. Now, if you are not a feel the burn type, you can always walk around the campus or jog or go to class on foot or by bike. It's very beneficial. And the final advice I have for you guys for today is taking care of your mental health. It is so paramount. Postgraduate courses are very demanding due to increased workload and high expectations. And add my jobs and the personal issues I had, and you have an emotional bomb. If you have a lot of balls to catch, including your master's work, life can become overwhelming and you may end up with depression without even realizing it. Suddenly, you see that you can't bother going to the library, you can't wake up early enough, you don't want to read your emails, you can't focus on your reading, you have panic attacks, and you have let go of yourself. All of these things are symptoms of depression. Thankfully, there is help. It is called counseling, and it is often available at universities, charities, and on volunteer helplines. The sooner you seek counseling, the sooner you will win back your mental health and your academic performance. So that's all I have for you for now, guys. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.